On the 10th of May in the year 2000, at the start of the new millennium, I turned 6 years old, and I was blissfully unaware that the next 12 months of my life would have two major events that would shape the rest of my life. I was a kid growing up on Sydney's northern beaches, in a coastal town called North Narrabeen, well known for its incredible history of surfers and one of Australia's and the world's most iconic surf breaks. I'm the second eldest of four siblings, and the only boy, so I was surrounded by women from a young age. I think this has shaped a lot of who I am today. My parents were, and still are, amazing and supportive of all of us kids. We've been showered with love and opportunity to follow our dreams and passions from a young age. We've spent every Christmas together for 30 years and will always show up for each other. I love my family. You will learn more about them throughout this audiobook. When winter ended and Australia welcomed its first spring of the millennium, Sydney welcomed the biggest sporting event on the planet, the Olympic Games. The opening ceremony for the Sydney Olympics was a grand spectacle for the whole planet. But for a 6-year-old boy, having the biggest event on Earth just 45 minutes from his house would be a life-changing moment. You would turn on the TV, Olympics. Open a newspaper, Olympics. Radio on in the car, Olympics. The whole country was absolutely buzzing with excitement and a true Aussie passion for sport. We may have a small population, but Australia is one of the most passionate, talented and successful countries in the world when it comes to sport. It's almost in our blood to be competitive. If you go through a list of Australia's most famous, successful and influential people, a solid portion of them would be athletes. We watch them, we praise them, we support them, we judge them, and sometimes we envy them. We see them as living a life that looks perfect, see the fame and the success, but rarely the challenges they face. At 6 years old, like most of us, I only saw the glamorous side, the admiration and praise side, and I wanted it. I wanted to be like these incredible humans, achieving their dreams, on the TV, in the papers, being talked about by everyone. My parents, my friends' parents. Everyone respected and loved talented and successful athletes, and I wanted that respect and love. One of my earliest memories was standing at the front of my home with my parents and older sister, Chloe. Face covered in green and gold paint, body covered in 20-cent temporary tattoos of Australian flags, with the excitement of a shaken-up Coke bottle about to explode. We jumped in the car and drove to Sydney Olympic Park, only 2 turns and 1 long road from my family home. It was difficult to get tickets to any of the major events. My family went in the ballot to get tickets because, as I mentioned, Aussies love their sport and tickets for the biggest event on the planet were hard to come by. The one event we attended as a family was a men's basketball game, Australia versus Russia. At 6 years old, I wasn't a basketball fan, and to be honest, it still isn't my sport of choice to spectate or play, but what happened that day was life-changing. Watching those humans in real life, who at 6 I saw as superhumans, ignited something in me. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be an athlete. I wanted to pursue a life of greatness. Like the majority of Australians my age or older, a memory burnt into my mind was Cathy Freeman winning the women's 400-metre race. Going into the event as a favourite, Cathy came out and made a whole nation band together, cheering for one thing, Cathy to win a gold medal. To see a young Aboriginal woman take out gold in her home Olympics is a moment etched into Olympic folklore. It was a moment that brought a country together, a moment that ignited a flame in millions of young Australians, me included.